Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Wanted to share a story with you real quick and maybe give you a little bit of a tip on these Camaros. My wife gave me a call early this evening, said she was broke down. So I went ahead and left work early to go find her and see what was going on. Come to find out, the Camaro wouldn't start. The whole normal, she turned the key. So led me to believe that either the battery went bad or the alternator had went bad, or a combination of both. So I made the 45-minute trek home to go check on her, and sure enough, the battery was dead. So we was able to get it jumped and get it back here to the shop. And I come to find out after testing, the battery was bad, but I wanted to share something real quick, just in case you didn't know this. So kind of walk here with me and I'll show you what's going on. Now, and if any of you own one of these vehicles, or you don't own one of these vehicles, if the battery is to ever go dead, your first inclination would be to go under the hood, right? Well, for this model Camaro anyway, when you come over to go under the hood to check your battery, there isn't one. All you're going to be able to see is this little red positive port, and that is it. So if you're not car savvy or mechanically inclined or have any idea of working on a car at all, you're going to walk in, this is going to be a complete surprise to you. So I wanted to kind of give you some information on where the battery's located in this car, and maybe if you're in a pinch or it's raining out or a cold weather day or in the middle of the night, or you got a youngin in the back seat screaming and you're scared and you just don't understand what was going on, maybe this will help you. So back to this real quick. If the battery's dead and you do need a jump, you can use this, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to hook your positive cable to this bolt, and then your ground. For me, what I did was, and you know, follow your instruction manual or your car manual for this, but for my case, I run my positive to this bolt and I run my negative to this crossbar bolt, which was sufficient enough ground to get the car to start. Okay, now for me, I've already done this job. I've already replaced the battery, but I wanted to go through this with you step by step real quick in case you just didn't know. So again, for a 2011 Camaro, which is what this is, okay, the battery is actually located in the trunk. All right, and I'll show you where that is, because you're going to pop open your trunk and see this and be like, Chris, what are you talking about? I see no battery in here. Okay, well, hold on. I'm going to hand the camera over to my wife here real quick and I'll show you where it's at. Okay, so if you go to get in your trunk and you don't see the battery, what you're going to do is you're going to take your inner trunk carpet, which you would normally see when you look in here, just kind of fold it over like you would a taco, okay, and you're going to pull that out and remove it. And then you're going to look in here, and all you're going to see is the spot for the spare tire. And you're also going to go, what is this man talking about? So what you're going to do is spin your spare tire lock counterclockwise, remove it, remove the cover, okay, and just set it off to the side somewhere. And then again, you're going to look in here and just see the spare tire and be like, what is this man talking about? So you're going to remove your spare tire. All right, now look down in here. And what you're going to see underneath all of that mess is finally the battery, okay? So what you're going to do next, and again, I've already done this. So you're just going to take you a socket and pull this bolt and this bolt, and it's going to remove this cover, okay? First, you can actually remove this plastic cover, I'm sorry. Get this plastic cover out of the way, and there's your battery. So you move these two bolts, remove the support for the battery, and then you're able to just do what you normally do, is you remove your ground and your positive and your ground, pull the battery back out, put your new battery in, and do this in reverse, and then put all this back together. But the main reason for making this video was simply for the information for somebody that didn't know this stuff was there, because I would hate for someone to be on the side of the road in the cold or in the rain, all alone, scared, what have you, and you're used to an older vehicle, and the first thing you do is go underneath the hood and you look for a battery that's not going to be there. Now granted, you have the post there to give it a jump, but if that doesn't work and the battery's just completely flat and the car won't start altogether, you know, at least you have this information to go by. So this might be something good for you to share with your friends or family members that own a Camaro like this, or hell, even a lot of newer cars do. We had a Charger at one point where the battery was actually underneath the tire. We had to take the tire off to change the battery. So I agree with this and I get it in some sense, but on the other hand, I disagree with it as well. I mean, I get it if you're in a front end collision, you know, the battery could be stuck where they can't get to it and the car burned down while you're in it, whatever. Sticking to the trunk, I get it on one end of it's safe there, but on the other hand, look at all this crap you got to take off to get to it. I mean, it's just crazy. You know, it's just time consuming. If it's pouring down rain or whatever, it's going to take you 5 minutes of getting all this crap out of here just to get to the battery. Part of me thinks that's, you know, just a dealership thing where they can get you to take it in and pay $400, $500 for someone to change your battery. That's not the case. This is something you can do relatively easy in about 20 minutes by yourself. So hopefully this video finds you a little bit of information, helps you out, and that's it. So again, I just wanted to take a couple minutes to give you that tip, try to help you out. Again, I'm Chris from Busted Radio Garage, and we'll see you next time.